Okay, so here's my Vault 45. Let me go ahead and go into my Vault list here. And I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this one here. And create a new Vault. And I'm just going to give you just a few minutes of tips here. On getting started right. Or just, even if you're in the middle of working on yours, of how to get it going so that you're kind of efficiently running. So I'm going to go ahead and call this 101. Go ahead and create the Vault. I love this shot, how they put 101 on the background. Actually, it took me a couple vaults before I know that. Thanks, Lupus. Hey, I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you all hitting that follow button. And if you really love the stream, you feel free to donate, but I don't require anybody to do it. I just like hanging out with you all. I love this game. Bethesda absolutely hit a home run here. Let me go ahead and tap through this real quick. Now, I'm going to be going through this pretty fast because I've played this tutorial a bunch of times, and I'm sure you guys have too. I get this question all the time, what am I playing on? I'm playing on an iPad 2, and I actually have a stand for it. Let me go ahead and pull you guys off the top here, and let me look at my stand here. All my junk on my desk. So there's my iPad, and I have this cool little stand that goes around the back there, and you can see my X2. I got a cool little stand, which is kind of hard to see back there, but it connects to the desk, and if you won't believe it, I actually came up with this idea when I was 9 years old. I thought, I was sitting there reading a book, and I was reading this book, and I'm holding the book, and it's a great book, and I've been reading it for about, 4 hours. My hands are absolutely cramping, but it's such a great book. You don't want to put it down, right? So I thought, you know what they need? They need a thing that you can put up by your bed or wherever you're sitting that will hold your book for you, and you can read it. So lo and behold, about 10 years later, someone else came out with it. I should have came out with that. I don't know why I didn't. But now they also came out with the iPad. If you're playing on your iPad, or it also works for the iPhone. I don't make any money. I'm not endorsing their product or anything. I don't even know what the brand name is. But there is a cool holder. I got mine off Amazon, which is very awesome. Okay, so now here's how I start. Now you want to think about what am I going to do here in the long run. So the first thing I do now is I go ahead and I put my power right there. And again, I'm going to just go through this real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on my guys here. And I'm going to do OK. And I'm going to drag them. These are my strength guys. And, okay, yep. I see it. Yep, she's wonderful. Get her in there. Wait for the door to open. Okay, now what I do to kind of know what's going on with my guys, if it's going to let me here. Wait for him to get in there first. There we go. Come on. Tap on my guy already. Okay, so I got a double tap to get in there. Hit OK. Hit rush. Now they kind of give you a freebie in the beginning. They give you a freebie, like, come on. Hey, Predator Kitty, thanks for dropping in the stream. Oh, thanks, Chris. Oh, hey, this is what I love to do. When you're doing stuff you love, you know, it's just fun every day. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to put the diner off to the left. Now the reason why I'm putting the diner off to the left is the thing furthest from the power plant is the thing that's going to go off first. And I want to do water treatment, which I want to be close to the power plant. Now, in the very beginning, what I like to do is fix this. Okay, and I also like to name my people, which I'm going to do here in a second. Now, these guys are just random, so I'm going to random that guy. I'm going to actually go to the last guy first, because he's going to be for perception. And then the second to last guy is going to be agility. And what I'm doing is I'm giving you a head start right at the very beginning, or if you're already in the middle of your vault, on a way of getting it going really well. So I'm going to throw him in there. I'm just randomly throwing these guys in here and see how they will work out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little tip that I started with. Notice this guy is my strength guy. You start with 3 high-level guys, or girls in this case. So you're going to tap on them, and you're going to give them a special name. Now, I call them K, I, and then whatever their stat is. Okay, which is strength in this case, which is S, which is funny, which is also my nickname, Kiz. So, we're going to go ahead and give him the name Kiz. Now I know where that guy is, and when the first outfit I get, I'm going to give to that guy. And the same thing here with this guy. So I'm going to go in here. Oh, things keep popping up. And I'm going to call this guy K-I, and then capital P for perception, and his name is now Kip. And then this guy over here, and you guys can kind of guess what's coming next. All right. AI, and then capital A for agility. Kia, or just like the car. Alright, so now I got them going. Now what I do early on is, and it's a bit of a risk, if you don't have enough caps early on, it can actually really hurt you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these guys out of here. Like this. And then I'm going to go in there and I'm going to, and you can do this a little bit into the game a little bit further, but I'm just going to show you what I normally do. And I actually destroy the power right away. And then I go in and I build another living quarters. Then I build an elevator. And hopefully, if you're lucky, you have enough for a power generator. And then now you are absolutely styling. You are styling. At the very beginning of the game, you are styling. So now, as your rest of your people come in, you can just throw them wherever you need them to go. You can throw them in here, whatever you need to do. Now, what I'm going to do here is get all my strength people together. And what I do in the very beginning, you know, you're still waiting. Don't rush it. When you're at this point, you're at a great equilibrium right now. So what I do is I get my people in all the different places, and I grab hold of them, and I see if they have any benefit. Nope, not going to give me anything in any of those 3 rooms. I'm just tapping and holding down and dragging. And then if nothing's happening with them, if they're all 0, well, guess what, buddy? Bye-bye. Out to the wasteland you go. So I'll send them out to the wasteland until they die. That's my new thing I do now. I didn't do it originally, but I send them out there till they die. I revive them and bring them back. All right, another guy out there to explore. Let's get this guy here. I'm just skipping all these tints. And just going to do this for about another minute and then go back to my other vault. Oh, we got a benefit there. Boom. Going to throw them in there instead. And I find that's the fastest way to put the right people in the right rooms at the very beginning. And there we are. We're getting a ton of stuff here. Maybe we're going to get something good. Level up 1 dweller and successfully rush 1 room. Okay, we're going to try those real quick here. All right, we got anybody else? No? Let's go ahead and try this one here. Rush it. Ooh, 41. I don't know. It's going to be iffy. Nope, failed. Hopefully it's just fire. Yep. Just fire? Yes, good. The easiest one is fire. The hardest one is those little bugs that come out of the floor. Those are pretty tough. So here I go again. Going to test -1, 0, and 0. That guy's no use. Boom. Go and explore until you die. Now, what I was doing early on is I was making the mistake of just expanding as fast as I could. That is definitely going to totally hose you over. And I miserably failed my first time. Miserably. I did a terrible job of it. I was going too fast. And then I said, you know what? Slower is faster. So I started slowing down and I let this simmer. And then all I did was I worked on these things. And what you're looking for is if one guy, you get one high-level character out of these first kind of lunch boxes, or if you get like what I got, which is a +7 intelligence robe, which really helped me with my stim packs, so that when people were attacking me and my guys weren't dying all the time, then you're styling. So that's really the key, is trying to work up these things, and I rarely ever skip them. Only if it says, like, you know, get 20 people pregnant or something like that, do I ever skip it. All right, another person out there, explorer. I think I tried her already. I don't think I can try her now. I could always recall her. But okay, so she's off and running. And I'll just keep trying here and see if I can get lucky enough. Let's see, he's 30 there. Usually I only rush if it's under 20. I'm going to show you a difference also in the higher levels when you're rushing. On my Vault 45. And I got a great question for Rico Rick 68. How are you streaming? Ah, very cool, great question. I have a PC, actually over there, that way, that I use for high-end gaming. I'm going to be using for Fallout 4 when I get that. And on this side, I have a Mac. It's an iMac 5K. And I plug my iPad into the 5K and then use OBS, which has just been miserably crashing on me for weeks as I've been trying to get my stream going here. So I plug my iPad directly into my iMac and I stream through there. Now, if you have an Apple TV, you can also stream through your Apple TV. Hey, there we go. We got it. You can also stream through your Apple TV. Just take that HDMI cable. And if you have a capture card or something like that on your PC, you can do it that way as well. so you can play some Fallout Shelter on your stream. And if you get something awesome, make sure to come over and let me know. Hey, there we go. We level up another door. We got another one. All right. Everybody be crossing your fingers in the stream. Let's see if we get a guy. In the very beginning, I want a high-level item or a new person. Let's see what we got. Wasteland gear. That's good at the start. I got myself an outfit. And, just caps. Okay, well, it's still 500 caps at the beginning of the game is good. And let's see what else we get here. All right, cross those fingers. Oh, yes! Awesome! All right. Sturdy Merc gear. That's a great one to start. And... oh, double whammy! Oh, you guys are good luck. You guys come in my stream all the time. You come in my stream all the time. Look at that lucky we got there. All right, so we've got ones right at the very beginning. Strength. All right, now we're going to get our strength much faster. Let's go over here and check out my Kip guy here. Let's see what we got for him. We got +1 for him, or we got +2 for agility. So probably better in agility, but I'm going to give him this endurance one anyway. Normally I give that endurance one to someone who's out exploring this early on in the game. And then, boom! 3 outfits at the very beginning. That is awesome. Okay, we're going to throw this guy in here. And that's really how you do a great start. Now, I'm off to a great start. Now, also what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll take these guys after they kind of do their thing there. I'm going to throw them up here. And then I will go in and waste. You know, it's a bit wasteful when it comes to your caps, but in the long run, it does help you out. I'll move that over there, and I'll get rid of this one. Now you'd be like, Kismet, why are you wasting all these caps and all this stuff? That's like a waste. Why don't you just leave it there? Well, because what I did was I put this here for a reason. Let me get my little arrow out again. There we go. And it comes with its own sound effect made by me. Okay, so I've got my power here. Now, if my power ever gets low, which one of these am I going to lose first? I'm going to lose the food way over here, which is usually the one I rarely have a problem with. And then I'm going to lose this one. And then I'm going to lose the one I absolutely do not want to lose, which is the water, which is why I have them right next to each other. And then from this area here, I will continue to build out. And I'm just going to do it here. Normally I don't do it this early. Don't just start building like this. This is actually a little bit too early for that. I wait till I get a really nice guy from one of those cards. That seems to help. Okay, and then water treatment. We'll start building out that way. And then this way you can build out 3 in this direction. And you're just styling. You're just styling because you're working in the most efficient way. You can start doubling up your guys. And then eventually right here, you'll get to the point where you get 12 dwellers. Right? And I'll probably get them here in another minute. You get to 12 dwellers, and you're going to get storage room. Well, forget the storage room. Don't put anything in the storage room. No. You put stuff in your storage room, it's a waste. Because all your people don't have outfits. My guys don't have any guns right now, so if I got raided, I'd be in trouble. So don't do storage early on. Save that storage for later. Later on in the game, it's very useful. You want to do your med bay, then your science lab, which I'm going to put right here in the middle. I can't build it yet, but I'm just going to show you by hitting the water treatment here. I'm going to put it in these 2 right here in the middle. These 2. I'm going to put stem packs here and med packs over there at the very beginning. Eventually I'll move them and make them, stem pack, med bay. And then on the right side here, I'll extend these out, and these will be 3 and 3. And then on the other side, the dyno will go out to 3 as well. So now you're working the most efficient. When you're ready to get more of each of these things, you can upgrade them all for the same low price. Because if you upgrade them one at a time, it just costs you way too many caps. So spending a little bit of caps at the beginning actually saves you a ton of caps as you go along. All right, so let's go ahead and cancel this. Let's bring this lady in. And I'm going to go ahead and jump back to Vault 45 here after this. Let's see. Oh, she's got some agility going on there. I'll throw her in there. And now that I've got this kind of a bit bigger, any future people I would get, I would start putting them in all of these. So let's go ahead and get these guys back where they're going. And we'll let those guys do their thing. And again, work on these achievements like I would go until I got the water. And keep working on anything that has those lunch boxes, because those are not only are they great for you early in the game, but they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun to open. So